Hi, I'm Guy Gibbons, the CEO of Bennett Carroll Solicitors, here to talk to you today about our paperless office journey. We started to go paperless in October 1994. It took us about 10 years to get it right, so we made pretty much every mistake that's possible to make, but we do have, for nearly the last 10 years, had a wireless paperless office. So, things that need to be gotten right. Firstly, really good advisors. There are a lot of people that tell you that can be done these days. You need people that speak English and speak your version of English, that you understand. The job is too important to put up with jargon. Secondly, keep it simple. This process will need to be dealt with by people in your office that just don't get technology, but they still need to use it. So your system needs to cater for the lowest common denominator, people who are going to struggle with technology. A lot of consultants will try and sell you stuff that's got 1,000 features to it. If you're a business like ours, you'll probably use about 10 of them really intensively and the others not at all or very rarely. It's those 10 features that you really need to zero in on and make sure that they're very simple, able to be used by people with very little training. The biggest choice to be made is buy off the shelf, make your own, or buy something off the shelf and customise it, and that's very tough. It's a moving feast. It changes industry by industry. It almost changes year by year. We did a combination of all three during the evolutions of the system that we presently use, and that's really hard. This kind of process has become a bit more mature in the last at least 5 years, maybe more, to the point where there's very good industry-specific software now, and you can usually get away with that. But if you want to make this front and centre of your marketing presentation and you want this to be something that you're known for, you want to get out in front of the pack, then you probably will need to do something a little bit extra over and above that. These days, people's expectations of your availability and your ability to access information and their ability to access information is very short. When I started doing my job, we had 14 days to answer a letter. Now we get phone calls saying, I sent you an email 7 minutes ago, why haven't you answered it? So your ability to present yourself as having all the information at your fingertips and to be available and accessible in varying degrees of media is absolutely essential to people's impression of whether you know what you're doing. So whether you like it or not, this is the way that all businesses are going, and you're going to need to have a process that works for all of your people, not just the savvy ones, but for all of your people. So whether you like it or not, this is something that has to be embraced to some degree at some level. So they're essentially the main points that I think need to be looked at. And remember that it's a journey. It's not something that you buy, install and forget about. It's something that needs to be worked on, and you will evolve into using these tools. They don't all need to be installed on the Monday and mastered by the Wednesday. You're going to have to become, even if you're not technical like me, you're going to have to become passingly knowledgeable about them, so that if a technician or a staff member or a consultant starts to fire BS in your direction, you at least know that it is, and you can stop that and ask enough questions to get back onto the agenda that you want rather than what they might want to sell you. So just remember, it's not going to be done in 2 seconds flat, and it's not signing a check and having someone else deal with it. You're going to have to get involved in it at some stage. I hope that helps. Thanks.